Hi, my name is Andrew Cali. I'm an elite athlete and a triathlon coach for Full Throttle Endurance. And today I'm here with the Triathlon Wetsuit store. And today we're going to talk about how a wetsuit should fit and a couple things to think about and expect while you're trying on wetsuits. Right now I've got a wetsuit on, halfway pulled on. We've already worked it on. And now we're going to talk a little bit more about different kinds of wetsuits and what to expect. Today I'm working with a sleeveless, but there's a lot of different kinds, especially the ones with sleeves too. So all wetsuits are going to fit snugly, they're going to fit tight. So you want to get a feel for your wetsuit before you get out in open water. If you're working with a sleeveless one, I find that most guys and anybody with broad shoulders feel a bit more comfortable with the sleeveless wetsuit. It gives you a little bit more range of motion in the shoulders so that you don't feel quite as restricted. If you're kind of a claustrophobic type of person, you might want to go with a sleeveless type wetsuit. There are studies that show that the sleeve wetsuit is more hydrodynamic or more efficient in the water. So if speed is your option, then you might want to go with a sleeve wetsuit, but it's a good idea to try both to get an idea of which one you would prefer. The sleeve wetsuit does add a lot more restriction to the shoulders, so if you're a little bit broader, a little bit tighter in the shoulders, that's going to add to it. Once you've got the wetsuit up and it's pulled on and you've zipped it all the way up, once it's zipped up, it's going to feel pretty tight in the chest and shoulders. And if you've heard from other athletes, there is compression on the chest. It's restricting your blood flow. Everything's nice and tight and snug, so breathing gets tough. So it's going to be crucial for you to get out and practice, like I said, with the wetsuit so you get used to that restriction on the neck and the chest, which is making it a little bit tougher to breathe. When you get out there on race day and there's another 50, 100, 200 people jumping in the water at the same time and that anxiety levels up, it's going to make this wetsuit feel even a little bit tighter. So you want to get used to that feeling. So you want to make sure that when you have the wetsuit, it should fit snugly. So the ankles, the legs, they all fit tight. If you have sleeves, they should be snug all the way down. You don't want any excess water getting in there. The wetsuit will let some water in, but you don't want to get too much or it's going to defeat the purpose of the wetsuit, which is supposed to help you with buoyancy and efficiency while you're swimming.